central idea that what we do is so important is just resonating through this entire gathering over and over, and has been for decades, as Robin pointed out earlier.
You know, participation in arts is clearly benefiting young people from executive functions through to confidence and team building, through to storytelling and identity.
I think there is such a persuasive story to be told, and I've just heard plenty of that in the seminar room, about not only the artistic excellence of what youth arts organisations do, but the extraordinarily beneficial cultural, social, beneficial impact they have on our communities.
I can't do the work I want to do unless I understand a place, and Tenant Creek was so confronting at that time, so were other places I went, either I'm going to ignore it or I'm going to lean in close to it. So I leant in close to it.
Sure, we always need more funding, right? I think that's an ongoing conversation. But I think what we need is actually a shift in perception about what youth arts is. And so I think really my call to action would be, and my question to the cohort would be, how do we shift that perception? What are we putting into market to have the production stand toe to toe with the other which are competitors in the market?
So I think a lot of it's about adults changing how they behave and how they think and how they view the status of children, rather than children themselves having to be different.
I kept coming back to was this by, with and for young people, and there was in the before the summit we ran a session where we spoke with some young people from the youth arts sector, but they said we need to listen to young people and value them and their opinions for who they are today.
Another thing that really riles me is that children are our future. Well, we're all our future, but we don't see adults only in terms of their future. But there's a very strong cultural thing, or political cultural thing, about only seeing children in relation to their future, rather than recognising the value that they bring to the present.
In the moment.
And the now.
Because obviously so many youth organisations right now are fighting for funding. And like Canberra Youth Theatre, we're about to do our 10-year plan again, and we don't know how much the ACT is going to have to give us, even if they want to give us money. So I'm really interested in when the purse strings get tightened, how do you stay true to why we create youth for, by and with young people?
The moment now, if everyone isn't too exhausted, it is a real opportunity for this country and for people who want to be involved in artistic and creative practice.
My next step is to put in my own short submission to the National Cultural Policy.
Which is very exciting, because the more people that do, the better chance we have of influencing the ranking of youth arts sector in it. If you had everyone 26 and up in a room, what would you ask them? What do you want them to answer?
I would just ask them, are you listening to young people?
Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you. Fund the arts.
Perhaps.
I've always said that. Give the arts more money. To anyone watching this, write a check.
Wonderful. Won't steal all your knowledge.
That's my seminar.
Okay. Booked it.